World's best-selling electric car, receives a revamp to boost its appeal against newer rivals. The first UK examples of the facelift Tesla Model Y will be priced from £60,990. Touted to arrive in April, the revised crossover will be sold initially in launch series trim only, which features all-wheel drive and a long-range battery. It offers a 353-mile WLTP range and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.1 seconds. Regular long-range AWD models are expected later this year at a price above the current car's £51,990. Performance and long-range RWD cars are in the works, but an arrival date has not been set. For reference, the outgoing long-range RWD is the entry-level model, and is priced from £46,990. There are no initial plans for a 7-seat version to return, despite this derivative having sold well in the UK previously. Codenamed Project Juniper, the facelift Model Y arrives as Tesla faces intense competition in all global markets. Broadly, the upgrades match those made to the Tesla Model 3 last year, and are focused around improving the Model Y's efficiency, refinement and quality. One way it differs from the Model 3, is that the indicator controls have moved back to a conventional stock rather than, as with the facelift Model 3, being located on the steering wheel. The headline change for the world's best-selling electric car is its freshly redesigned exterior, differentiated from the current car by wraparound light bars at the front and rear and subtly reshaped bumpers. The SUV's immense commercial success makes it Tesla's most important asset, and the American EV maker will look to leverage it in an attempt to move out of a prolonged dip in sales. Because the car had not been substantially updated in almost 5 years, it no longer offered such an obvious usability and performance advantage over its rivals. At launch, the Model Y's maximum 331-mile range was seen as a headline attribute, but was eventually matched by cheaper rivals. Last year's new long-range rear-wheel drive variant, with 373 miles of range, slightly plugged that gap but was still not enough to beat the Peugeot E-3008's 434 miles. Tesla says the new look has been conceived to maximize efficiency, using every kilowatt-hour more effectively, and claims the new suspension, wheels and tires will help in this endeavor. The car's drag coefficient, CD, is said to have been reduced from 0.23 to 0.22, keeping it as one of the market's slipperiest cars. This should boost range and reduce wind noise. The revised Model Y is also 47 mm longer than the current car, at 4,797 mm, but a scant 1 mm narrower, at 1,624 mm wide. Inside, the crossover follows its saloon sibling, in being treated to a subtle refresh of its materials and technology, rather than a wide-reaching overhaul. There is now a touch screen in the rear, for example, and the back seats fold electrically. The fronts are now ventilated, too, and can be upholstered in new fabrics that make you relax as if you are floating in space, according to Tesla. All main controls are hosted in a dash-mounted 15.4 inches touchscreen, which runs on updated software that is said to improve response and quality. Only the long-range all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive variants have been refreshed so far. They have claimed ranges of up to 447 and 368 miles per charge, respectively, according to China's very generous light-duty vehicle test cycle. This is up 73 and 37 miles on the outgoing Model Y's numbers, although expect these to drop when tested by Europe's WLTP. The all-wheel drive variant is also now half a second faster than the car it replaces, dispatching the 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in 4.3 seconds. In contrast, the single-motor variant is, at 5.8 seconds, 0.3 seconds slower. Peak charging speed remains at 250 kilowatts. That's a little information that we can summarize. Keep monitoring our channel for updates on other latest videos.